This week we are going to read The Mermaid by Jan Brett. The Mermaid by Jan Brett. The pictures in this book are beautiful. Okay, let's go. Under the sea, an octopus family got ready for a swim before breakfast. Time to put on your new hat, baby, said Oksan. Baby did not like the new hat. The hat was not happy either. You can see the little octopus right there trying on a hat. As the octopus family set off behind their little house, a mermaid spotted their front door. Kinero had been drifting in the warm current with her pufferfish friend. Take care, Puffy warned. You never know who may live there. But I'm so curious, she said. Kinero sashayed toward the seashell house. There's a little house right there. Inside, breakfast had been set out. There was a great big shell, a middle-sized shell, and a little shell. Kinero took a bite from the great big shell. Oh, too crunchy, she said. The little mermaid tried the tender bites in the middle-sized shell. Ugh, too slimy, she said. Puffy could guess what was coming next. Kinero sidled up to a little shell. In a minute, a tempting tidbit had disappeared. Just right, she said. All gone, said Puffy as he wondered whose breakfast that really was. Kinero floated around the seashell house and saw 3 chairs. There was a big chair, a middle-sized chair, and a little chair. Here are the chairs. She sat down on the large coral chair. Oh, too many bumps, she said as she smoothed her scales. Kinero wriggled into the middle-sized chair. Down she went. This chair's too slippery, she gasped. The little chair was the prettiest of all, and Kinero sat on it. Just right, she said, and she gave her fins a flippity-flip. All that wiggling broke the chair to bits. Kinero was sorry about the pretty chair, but not for long, because the next room she spotted 3 beds. She and Puffy had been swimming for hours, and they were ready for a little nap. What sweet dreams we'll have, she told her friend. But someone had been eating in that bed, and there were smashed shells and crab claws all around. She flopped down on the middle-sized bed. Oh, this bed is too squishy, she complained. As Kinero patted her tiara, she spied the last small bed. It rocked like a cradle in the tide. She set her head down on a pillow star and fell sound asleep. Soon the octopus family had returned. They came over the Sadie shoals. Right away, Odasan saw that his breakfast shell had been overturned. Someone has been crunching on my crustaceans, he said, turning pink. Okasan huffed. My breakfast has been splashed. She turned into pinkish too. Baby looked around for her breakfast, but all she saw was an upside-down shell. Someone has been eating my breakfast and there's nothing left for me, she cried. Odasan saw that his coral chair looked different. Someone had been sitting in my chair, he announced, even redder. Okasan went from pink to red when she saw her chair. Who has been squishing and squashing my chair, scattering my teacups? She asked. Baby saw her beautiful chair all in pieces. The hermit crabs were taking it. My chair is gone, 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 she cried. Sensing something was amiss, Otasan squeezed into the bedroom. Someone has been sleeping in my bed. He blasted ocean water and kicked up the star-shaped bed. Puffy felt the ripples. Okasan jetted toward her bed. The soft seaweed she liked to drowse in was tangled and torn. Someone has been sleeping in my bed. Baby Octopus peeked inside her tiny bed and saw a beautiful mermaid. Someone has been sleeping in my bed, and here she is. The little mermaid opened her eyes. The adorable baby's eyes were soft and sweet. Her skin was shell pink. Her graceful arms danced. But she was wearing the oddest hat the little mermaid had ever seen. Kinero, who didn't like to see anyone unhappy, gasped, "That's not what I'll do." She thought about her tiara and idea. No, she said, "That hat will not do." She thought about her tiara and had an idea. That makes more sense. Just then, all three octopuses reached for Kinero. With their 24 arms, Puffy was ready. He puffed with all of his might. Puffa, puffa, pokey, poke, stickety, stick. His sharp prickles did not let the octopuses near the little mermaid. Kinero had just enough time to leave her gift and dart away. Kinero, Puffy, and their new friend Eagle Ray swam away from the seashell house. They couldn't stop smiling about baby octopus's crowning gift. She looked radiant in her beautiful new tiara. I'll zoom in so you can see her in her. Very unique pictures in this book. Okay, hopefully you like this book. And there are tons of activities to do this week that have to do with the mermaid. So we'll see you soon.